Welcome back everyone to Skincare and Beauty with Perky Perkins, where I do a lot of unboxings, I do makeup tutorials, and then I also do product reviews along the way. And today happens to be one of those days. So I wanted to talk about skincare while we sleep. About 3 weeks ago, I had someone from SILVON, I believe that's how it's pronounced, reach out to me if I would like to test out one of their pillowcases that they are meant to be part of our skincare routine, and it helps with acne and all these amazing things. And I'm like, first I was like, pillowcase? Like, I didn't know you did skincare with a pillowcase, you know what I mean? I personally know that in general, if you do not wash your bed sheets or your pillowcases or your pillows in general often, you have bacteria. And it can even be something as simple as one day. Like when we sleep, we have so many natural oils in our face, in our hands, in our hair, you know, and most of us, at least for me, most women that I know, we don't tend to wash our hair every day. So, so we have little germs and stuff that lay with us in our pillowcases. And so before I responded, I looked up the product and I'm like, is this legit? I've never heard of a pillowcase for skincare. So I looked it up, and sure enough, SILVON pillowcases happen to be sold at Nordstrom's, Bloomingdale's, and of course on their site. I don't remember any other sites, but I remember those are the ones that populated right away. And then I just briefly looked at, the information, and I'm like, this might be good. One of the biggest things that I know for a fact is that when I sleep, even though I wash my face thoroughly, I sleep on my side. So many a times, either my right or my left side, again, it's gonna be laying on the pillow. And I know when I go more than a week from washing my pillowcases, sometimes I can end up with breakouts because, again, it's the bacteria. And again, subconsciously, I know all this stuff. So, and that's what intrigued me, is the fact that it's something that's supposed to help me while I sleep. I didn't really go into too much detail. I just wanted to make sure this was something that was legit and that I wasn't going to give my information to a random person. So I emailed them back and said I'd love to try out their, or test out, not try, to test out their pillowcase. So a few days later, literally, I get in the mail my little pillowcase. They sent it to me. Let me grab the bag. Sent me my little case in this little bag, and it just says the company name and that it's a standard and a white. They offer it in 4 different colors. Once I got my pillowcase, I put it into my favorite pillow itself, which is my pillow itself is actually meant to help my neck because I do have neck issues. But anyways, so I put it on, and I've just been sleeping with it. And that's basically what my review is about today. So just to talk about it, one of the things that I did notice right away upon using it is that it felt very kind of cooling and refreshing. Typically before, when I would sleep, again, I do my full skincare routine, which we invest so much money on, you guys. Well, we really do. Most of us, at least. So I do my skincare routine. I would go to sleep, lay down, right? I would wake up, I'd feel refreshed. Like, typically, with my regular pillowcases, I would wake up feeling very oily and greasy, actually. And that was kind of shocking, because even my husband, which I was a little annoyed for a second, even my husband, because he works night shift, grabbed my pillow one of the days and said, "Oh, your pillow is very comfortable. It feels really fresh." Like, he said he woke up with no sweat again on his face. And naturally, while we sleep, we sweat, we have oils, bacteria, you know, we have pores. So that was the biggest thing I noticed, is that I didn't have none of that, actually. The other thing I noticed is my breakouts have been going quite significantly down, actually. I had horrible acne right here, and I haven't had anything really pop off anymore. Most of it is, it's basically healing or scars. Now, I did get a tiny little pimple here the night before, but that was my fault. I did not wash my makeup off. And that's another thing. I had fallen asleep with my makeup, and I didn't even stain it. Like, that was kind of crazy to me. And there's not very much I could talk about, in the sense of, yes, I definitely enjoyed this pillowcase. I definitely see there's a difference, actually, and that it's definitely benefiting me. When I went into the site, I also saw they had bed sheets, which, again, our bodies produce tons of oil and bacteria while we sleep. Hopefully someday I'll be able to afford that, because it's like a $200 bed sheet. But if it's something that's gonna benefit my skin and it's helping complementary to my skincare, I think that's actually a great investment when you think about it. Just like I mentioned a bit ago, we invest so much time and money in our skin. When you're sleeping on pillowcases that are not as sanitary, it's kind of gross, right? It's kind of gross. And honestly, I never thought about it. I wash my pillowcases weekly, no big deal. But again, I definitely noticed the difference. And I'm pretty glad that they reached out to me and that they let me test it out. Because, again, I didn't even know this product existed. Now, I did write some notes, because it's things that caught my attention. And I only pulled this up recently, like literally as I'm filming this is when I pulled up this information. I kind of just wanted to go in with blinders and test it out and see how I felt before I dug into it too much. But a few of the things that I noticed when I was going over, you know, stuff with the brand. So the SILVON pillowcases are made with 93% cotton. And again, this is another new thing I learned, is that they have, their cotton is considered Supima. I do apologize if I'm butchering that word, which basically just means it's cotton made in the United States. Also, what makes this pillowcase so unique and what makes it an antibacteria or antibacterial pillowcase is that it has silver. This pillowcase has silver threading, actually. I I didn't even know that in the beginning because, again, I didn't do the research in the beginning. I just made sure the company was legit. Pillowcase has the silver thread embedded within the material itself, so you don't have to worry about it being washed off or coming undone or anything like that. It's just it doesn't require any kind of special washing. Just simply wash it warm and tumble dry and you're good to go. So you don't have to be like taking it to the dry cleaners and stuff because it's a fancy schmancy pillowcase. So I mentioned it's a 93% organic cotton, if I forgot organic. It's the 7% XT2 silver yarn. I did not look that up, but whatever that model is, that's what it is. So that's interesting. Again, when you sleep, we do all the prep work with our skincare, you know, our cleansers, our essence, toners, mask, moisturizers, you know, etc., etc., etc. That why not add that one little extra thing to make sure everything's all locked and sealed. Also, because it is a cotton pillowcase, it actually makes it very breathable for your pores, so you don't actually end up drying yourself out and clogging your pores, which that's another great benefit. And I think that's probably what I felt as a cooling sensation, is the fact that it is the cotton with the silver. So I was feeling my pores actually breathe. Like before with my old pillowcase, I don't even know what material it is, I felt very hot, I guess musty, you know, because it's not the same material. It's something cheap, you know. I got a 2-pack for $8 or whatever it was at Target. So yeah, so I definitely you'll probably be seeing a better improvement in my skin here even shortly. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this little review. Definitely make sure to check out SILVON if you guys are interested in these pillowcases. I'm gonna link their website down below if you guys are curious to even just check it out. Again, it's, yes, they are pricey. A standard pillowcase is like $35–40. They have bed sheets, again, like I mentioned, which I hope someday I'll get, but we'll see when that happens. You know, it's 200 bucks. They also offer towels, so that's very cool. Like, I think, like, right now that it's the holiday season, actually now I'm just thought about it right now, I think this would be like the perfect gift for anyone that is a germaphobe. Like, really think about it. Like me, overall, I'm very I'm very germophobic, and honestly, once I thought about once I was reading all this extra stuff before I filmed, I was like, ew, bacteria, ew, you know. It really made me think about a lot of it, where I definitely will not be using my old pillowcase. My husband can continue to use his. I'm gonna be greedy since I only got one case, but I think this would be like a great gift for anyone that's a germophobic person, or maybe someone that, you know, is really into skincare, and this is probably that last thing they need to make it full circle, because we spend so much time in making sure our skin is as good as it could be, where it's such a shame to now think about it, that maybe those times when I was getting my, honestly, like, it really made me think, like, maybe those times that I was getting my cystic acne in the summer, maybe it was because of my pillowcases. Like, I never thought about that. Like, I really didn't. The summer, it's when the heat is the hottest, and that's when the bacteria is probably the worst, because our bodies sweat so much even more in the summer. But anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this informative information. Again, you want to make sure you take care of your skin because you only get one. Anyways, you guys, I rambled on way too long. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please remember, you guys, to hit that subscribe button, and if you could, please give me a big thumbs up and comment below if you guys actually like the information I provided for you guys today, or did it kind of freak you out thinking about all the germs and bacteria in your pillowcases and now you're gonna go wash everything. But anyways, thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful day.